All right, here we go with number one. Lots of upstrokes, only 2 downstrokes per bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. $120. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. I can we do 220. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now let's try 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, go back to 200. Try the repeats here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, number 2. Back down to 60. Only picking down at the very first note of every single bar, including the final note. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 220. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, back to 200 for the repeats. Whoa. Why is it not making any noise? Alright. Sometimes this website just decides, no, I'm not going to work. To hell with you. It's like, damn. Alright, there we go. Back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. first legato thing to work up. Number 3, 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. One 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. One 80. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was wrong. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Screw this up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I struggling with this? 1, 2, what the hell? There. Damn. Alright, so if you get this to the 240, if you get this up to 240 before next week, make an early video. Just sending over the 240 is fine. For the early video, that is. Alright. You may have seen several attachments along with this email. And you may have opened it up and thought, how the hell am I supposed to do all this crap? Well, it may not be that bad. Alright, so you really have 5 progressions that I sent in 3 keys starting on 2 different strings. So you got the 1, 4, 5, 4 progression, 6, 2, 3, 2, the 1, 5, 6, 4, 6, 4, 1, 5, and last, something with the diminished chord, 2, 7, 6, 3. Now, this is using that thing we looked at yesterday, which I hope I attached to this email, where you have the, actually, you know what, let me just bring it up right now. Why do I not have it up? I don't know. Where is it? It is this. Alright, so over here, change this to display diagram, or screen, whatever. Yep. Okay. Alright, so basically, yeah, we're just using those movable shapes that you have filled out and following these patterns. So you have, like, again, the 1, 4, 5, 4 progression, so going through that. And it's also going to have, like, the 1, 4, 5 progression here. And then you go to the next key. It'll be doing the same idea. 1, 4, 5, 4. 1, 4, 5, 4. And same thing for the last key. Key of F, you got your 1, 4, 5, 4. 1, 4, 5, 4. So, and then you got the other progressions as well. So the big thing that we're working on here is getting you used to seeing patterns happen. So, like, you're looking at this here. You got your 1 chord, and then to go to the 4, you just go up a string for the root note. You just got to plug in the proper chord shape, but basically we're looking at, like, how does it go from one root note to the next. So go from the 1 to get to the 4, you just go up a string, same fret, and then get to the 5, you go up 2 frets from where you were, and then back down. Whoops. And then if you're starting on the A string, it'll be a little bit different because you're going to go down one string, down 2 frets to get to the 4. But the 5, that's directly below this. So like if you're going from 1 to 5, you could go from like here down to the E string like that. So that's the same fret going from the 1 to the 5. Basically, just want you to get used to seeing how these things are patterns and how they are basically the same thing from key to key. Just the key will change what chord is being played. But the distance from one chord to the next is the same. So it's like you have a little template and you're just kind of like sliding it down and up the guitar neck, and you just have the appropriate chords plugged in. So this is just, again, to practice seeing these shapes and the different progressions. Again, you got, never mind that thought. I'm repeating myself too much. So as far as practicing this, you only need to play each line correctly once. That's it. One and done. So you do have 5 progressions to go through. If you just work on 1 page a day, then you can pace yourself like that. If that ends up being too much and you can't get all of this done by next week, that's fine. Just get through what you can. No rush on it. But, you know, we'll get through them all for sure, even if I have to watch you during the class. But yeah, I want you to go through all these before I start having you figure out how to put things together. So I want you to kind of see, like, okay, this is the 1, 4, 5, 4, like maybe even say the numbers as you go, like the 1, 4, 5, 4, and so on. So you can set this at whatever tempo you want, but let's say you are doing it at 60. It's a good pace to make sure you're not going too fast. As far as how do you pick this, doesn't matter. However feels natural is fine. This is something that is very good for doing sweep or economy picking with. You could alternate pick the whole thing, but I'm not going to. That's more trouble than it's worth. Unless we really need to work on the alternate picking, but anyway. So basically you just need it to sound something like this. I gotta turn this one up. That's too high. Oh my goodness. Okay. So just the top line, for example. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. That's it. You play it like that, you don't need to come back to it. Move on to the next one. But just stay on whatever progression you're working on, you know, until you got it. Until you're like, yes, that sounds good, that's a good take, then you move on. So, the good thing about this, even though, again, there's a lot of stuff, as you get proficient at playing these chord shapes, all this should be getting easier and easier because you're just doing the same shapes over and over and over again. Just different placements. Apparently I didn't change the key on this. Hang on. This needs the key signature. Uh-oh. I need to double check this as I go through. Alright, so that's correct. Oops, this needs to be the key of F. Alright, so that's fixed. Did I do that on any of these others? Okay, that one's correct. This one doesn't have the key signature. Let's fix that now. That needs it as well. Okay, that looks good. That looks correct. Alright, all good. Alright, so yeah, again, like, especially with the first 4 things, like numbers 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's all just major and minor chords. Now, the one on screen right now, this has the diminished chord, so that might slow you down a little bit. But because, again, you're just using like the same shapes again and again, within this file, it should get easier as you go from one to the next. Okay, I think that sums it up. And then, yeah, just start working on memorizing all the key of G scale shapes, going up one, down the next, just like you did with the key of C. So just up one, whoops. So up and down, then move on. And the next. And the next. And so on. So, yeah, I think that covers it. All right. Any questions? Let me know. I will see you again next week.